And let's take a look at the Cowboy offense.
Tony Romo, Eastern Illinois University.
DeMarco Murray, Oklahoma.
Dez Bryant, Oklahoma State.
Terrence Williams, Baylor.
Jason Witten, Tennessee.
James Hanna, Oklahoma.
Tyron Smith, USC.
Ronald Leary, University of Memphis.
Travis Frederick, Wisconsin.
Zach Martin, Notre Dame.
Doug Freet, Northern Illinois University.
Romo, he's been terrific in the month of November throughout his career. Second best in NFL history in the month. Otto Graham, the only one with a better mark. And then, of course, he was hurt in the Washington Monday night game. Healthy because they're going to play in 4 days on Thanksgiving against Philadelphia at home. 3rd and 7. Great protection. Deep downfield into triple coverage and incomplete. Dez Bryant, and one thing about Bryant, he will draw a crowd.
Manning, Ole Miss.
Rashad Jennings, Liberty University.
Ruben Randall, LSU.
Odell Beckham Jr., LSU.
Preston Parker, Florida State.
Larry Donnell, the G, Grambling State.
William Beatty, UConn.
Adam Snyder, University of Oregon.
J.D. Walton, Baylor.
John Jerry, Ole Miss.
Jeff Schwartz, Oregon.
Schwartz
leadership, though, this defense has surprised a lot of people.
McClain was active in London but didn't play, so he's been off for a couple of weeks. Here comes a corner blitz, something to do with some frequency, and the pass is caught over the middle by Beckham, and he gets ridden to the turf by Barry Church after he picks up a first down. Odell Beckham Jr. Pace going no huddle here. Manning dancing around to dump it off to Jennings. Gets a nice block, another one, and turns it into a gain of close to 7 as we take a look at the Dallas D.
Fort Selby, South Florida.
Nick Hayden, Wisconsin.
Tom Crawford, Boise State. Jeremy Mincey, Florida.
Bruce Carter, North Carolina.
Rolando McClain, University of Alabama.
Anthony Hitchens, Iowa.
Brandon Carr, Grand Valley State.
Barry Church, Toledo.
J.J. Wilcox, Georgia Southern.
Orlando Scandrick, South Central Los Angeles.
And you saw the Giants going no huddle again with flares out. Eli looked that way, then finds the open man at the 41 of Dallas. Ruben Randall takes it to the 35. Another of the LSU guys. Randall played there, as did Beckham. Cowboys want to stunt up front, put the pressure on. Pass is caught, and finding his way, Daniel Fells just a little short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and inches with the Bears taking over for Monty Kiffin, who's still on the staff. 3rd and inches. And they give it to the fullback, and that's Hynoski for a first down to the 21-yard line. Former 49er Adam Snyder. Now they fake the end around, set up a screen. Jennings has a first down and a 1st and goal for the Giants on a very impressive first drive. They started at their own 20. They've already run 10 plays. Back in. Running back on 1st and goal. Give it to him. And the Boston College rookie led the nation in rushing. In college, takes it to the 3-yard line. Those filled. Now it's 3rd and goal. 13th play of the drive. Eli stepping up, fires, touchdown! Odell Beckham. 80-yard drive.
Nice job by the young rookie, Odell Beckham, just finding the little hole in the zone. No man coverage. You just find a little gap, sit right there on the goal line, and then sit down for the touchdown. So for Eli Manning,
6 runs, 7 passes. Beckham into the end zone. Giants 7. Cowboys nothing. To the Meadowlands at the 20-yard line. Tony Romo handing the ball off. DeMarco Murray works his way to the 26. Let's take a look at the Giant defense.
Matthias Kiwanuka, Boston College.
Mike Patterson, Los Alamitos High School.
Jonathan Hankins, The Ohio State.
Jason Pierre-Paul, South Florida.
Devon Kennard, USC.
Jamil McClain, Syracuse.
Mark Hursley, Boston College.
Dominique Rogers-Cromartie, Tennessee State.
Antrell Roll,
The U.
Quentin Demps, UTEP.
Zach Bowman, University of Nebraska.
From the 27 now on 2nd and short. This time the Giants are able to stop Murray short of the first down. So
knew these Giants had to run to keep up.
Put a fullback in there as well. Now Romo's going to spin around and open, and making the catch in Giants territory is James Hanna, who would be your number 3 tight ends in yards.
And James Hanna, the least likely of the tight ends to catch a ball, and so they go to the blocking tight end. Great call there by Scott Linehan, just knowing that the Giants were fully committed to stopping the run game.
A season from the 44 off the play fake. Romo open at the 26 is Terrence Williams. Another first down. So the Cowboys on the march.
Inside.
Des Bryant goes in motion, fake at him, and then toss it to Murray, and he gets upended as he reaches the 20-yard line. That's Jason Pierre-Paul, who comes up to stop it. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Cowboys. Romo, great protection, and throws, and that's incomplete. Witten was going down the middle, but Roll was right there, and the drive bogs down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt on a windless night. And that one is just inside the right upright. So 2:45 to go in the opening quarter. Giants 7, Cowboys 3.
He was the last one out there.
So Andre Williams starts as the running back on this drive, and takes the ball, and he gets stuffed in the backfield. Anthony Hitchens, and he's a rookie out of Iowa, a guy who really played a great game in London against Jacksonville.
3 linebacker positions and played very well.
Play action and the roll, and Manning throws, and the catch by Beckham. I'm telling you, this guy will make some of the most amazing catches you've ever seen.
Ridiculous to watch him catch the football. But this break coming back out of the ball, we haven't seen anybody this year that's been able to stay with him, that once he starts to break.
Once he got healthy, he's been something. Want to draw here, and the Cowboys are right there again. Rolando McLean, the middle linebacker, makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and long. Here he was in pregame about an hour and a half before the game.
It was unbelievable. He started catching the ball and they put music to it. It was, but he just put on a show. He just needs one hand. I put my hand up next to his because they were talking about how big his hand was, and I'm about 4 inches taller than he is. Look at that thing.
Larger, 3rd down and 12. Manning throwing, and that's caught, and they needed 12, and they're going to get it as Daniel Fells, the tight end, pulls it in. So the Giants, who converted 4 for 4 on 3rd down on the first drive, on a 3rd and 12 here, have a first. He's the running back. Play action. And Manning's going to heave one. There's a flag. Beckham, a one-handed catch. How in the world?
Oh, my goodness.
And Brandon Carr was back there. I mean, he is insane. How do you make that catch?
This is sick. Put this to music. I don't think he stepped out either. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Number 39. Penalties decline. Result of the play. Touchdown.
You have to be kidding me. That is impossible. That is absolutely impossible what he just did. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen in my life.
It's in the conversation.
Wow. After being fouled. I mean, he was clearly fouled on the play, and that's clean. That's not.
Here's Bill Vinovich.
After
Should stand.
Play, ruling on the field is confirmed. Touchdown.
Once more, at least.
His foot clearly in bounds, fights off the foul of Brandon Carr, goes up with his inside hand, never puts the other. So he didn't even start using his hands probably until he was 12 years old or so. Look at this catch. I mean, I've played receiver. I've seen a lot of the. Look at his eyes even going back to that catch. Not even to mention he got fouled on the play. That thing just stuck. It just stuck. It doesn't stick like that, believe me. Oh my goodness.
Well, there is your play of the year, maybe of the, I don't know, decade. 8-3, and Dallas would need a win tonight to stay tied for first. The Giants blitz, and the pass is caught by Dez Bryant, who would be the Cowboys' answer to Odell Beckham. Dez Bryant for a first down.
Let's see who's going to win.
Romo 3 of his first 6 for 57. Back to the ground. Nice hole. That closes in a hurry, though. Murray picks up 4. Jameel McLean making the tackle. Down in 5 from the 40-yard line. Murray picks up the first down with some tough running at the 43-yard line. Called his number again. DeMarco to the 39. Defense at first, but the defensive guys they wanted were all picked. So then they decided to go offense and pick Martin number 1 in the draft. 3rd and 2 after the timeout. Romo hit as he throws, but he gets it away, and there's Jason Witten, the longtime security blanket, first down. Fake to him, and they fake the end around, send it to Dunbar. Lance Dunbar inside the 10, forced out at the 6, and the Cowboys will have a 1st and goal.
And unfortunately, the man coverage didn't see Tony Romo going out of there with the ball. That was Jaron Hosley. And the screen plays have been working for both sides tonight.
And Zach Martin out in front. Frederick as well. On the draw. Murray to the 3-yard line. Picking and probing and looking for some room. 2nd down and goal here. Dunbar and Bryant stacked on the right side. And a little flip goes to Jason Witten for the touchdown. So they spread it out, go empty. Witten comes in, takes the little shovel pass.
There goes Witten here, just right across, and that was so wide open. Ronald Leary, who pulled in front.
This is Witten into the end zone, 14-10 Giants. Jennings is the running back. All eyes on Beckham again. Jennings to the right side, turns it up, finds room, gain of 11, 1st down.
Screen plays and now a run. This is a different looking Giants offense.
And to the left side he goes, and this time he is stopped before he can get on track. This season, and 4 of them have come against Dallas. 2 down there, 2 tonight. Jennings again, his 3rd straight carry up to the 34. He goes. They picked him up as a free agent, played in Oakland last year. 3rd down and 8. You got Beckham at the bottom right there. He's going against Scandrick. And he looks that way, and the catch is made in front of Scandrick. Yeah. 5 receivers, trips to the right side, and now Beckham will go there. So you have 4 receivers to the right side. Eli will pick a favorite one, and it's number 13, spinning out of a tackle, runs into his own man, Donnell, otherwise he would have had more, gets to the 35-yard line, broke away from Scandrick, and the Giants 7 for 7 on 3rd down.
His hands, but they are massive.
And McAdoo must have had fun drawing that one up with 4 guys coming off the right side. Now you've got Williams, and Williams, the Boston College rookie, to the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 18. Beckham, who has 2 touchdowns, and Beckham with 97 receiving yards. From the 18 after the Dallas timeout. Through the middle. Gain of 2. Andre Williams. 2nd and 8. Here comes a flag from behind. Referee Bill Vinovich.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, late hit, defense number 92. After this is the ball, automatic 1st down.
So now 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Williams. And he fights his way, bullying his way to the 2. The ball is loose. The Cowboys think they have it. There's no sign yet from the officials.
After reviewing the play, ruling on the field stands. Dallas is charged with 3rd and final timeout. And first challenge.
That's one of those things where you just can't see the ball. There are too many bodies involved. And Dallas now out of timeouts in the half. We saw that on Thanksgiving with Sanchez.
A little green in the stadium that night.
Little different. Second down and goal. Now you got Williams again to the outside, and then he goes for the touchdown. .3:18 remaining in the opening half. And the Giants on top by 11.
Already this game has turned in favor of the New York Giants because the Cowboys aren't running over this Giants defense.
Second and 8. Romo. And he's going to get sacked. First sack of the night, 13-yard line. Montre Moore, third-round pick last year out of Texas A&M. Ball at the 37-yard line. It's second down and 8. Manning hanging in there, and they just got a piece of him. And down he goes. Looked like Selvey came in. And it will be a third down.
Cannot afford to turn it over here.
Beckham left side. Scandrick had to back off, and then Eli's going to go down again at the 22. So Dallas's defense rises to the occasion. That's Mincey, who had the earlier personal foul called on him. And Romo to the outside, Bryant. And Bryant will step out of bounds, stopping the clock at the 39. Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, the coverage, 1:01 to go. And that'll go to Bryant again. He'll make the catch. They'll wrap him up at the 48-yard line. Forward progress. Clock continues to run. First down. Down under 40. Romo escaping, has to dump it down underneath. Murray will try to get out of bounds, but he can't. That's going to cost him precious seconds to the 45. Play clock at 2-1. Romo, look out from behind. Tony escapes. Then Tony gets hit. The ball is loose at the 43-yard line. Arm is coming forward. Matthias Kiwanuka, for the moment, it's ruled a fumble. And a Giant recovery and a flag down with 9 seconds. Beckham to the left side. Manning is going to almost get sacked again. That ball is loose. Flag is thrown.
I think that's going to be the end of it. That looked like intentional grounding, if nothing else.
Right, you've got Mincey. If it is, it's the end of the half. Foul on the offense. If it's against the Giants for intentional grounding, that'll take all of the time off the clock.
Offense number 10. 10-yard penalty. Loss it down. By rule, it's a 10-second runoff. New York has elected to take their second and charge timeout.
Interesting.
To avoid the 10-second runoff.
Come wide to the right, all by himself. With a lot of room to roam, and they're going to throw it to him. And they're going to let him take off, and then Beckham tries to stiff arm a guy out of the way, and that'll take us to the end of the half. I knew we'd get there eventually. Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle DeFoy at the Meadowlands. Giants lead by 11. Eli 14 out of 16. 2 touchdowns, both to Beckham, and there is your man of the moment. Thrown to 8 times, 8 receptions for 125 yards. The rookie into the end zone twice. DeMarco Murray, the leading rusher in the league, 49 yards, being held below his average pace right now on 11 carries. And there is Beckham, and we're going to see him pretty quickly because the Giants will get the ball to start the third quarter. It's Preston Parker. Todd Marinelli has been around for quite a while, 65 years old, longtime basically position coach. And that defense, 9 different starting combinations in the first 10 games. 2 first-round picks. McLean, who was drafted by Oakland, and Claiborne, who's on injured reserve. 2 former Pro Bowl selections. Melton came over from Chicago, and Spencer. There's Monty Kiffin, longtime defensive coordinator in Tampa Bay. He was the DC last year, and they moved him upstairs this year. As Rashad Jennings gets stopped at the line of scrimmage, but that Cowboy defense has played a heck of a lot better. Four-man rush. They get to him. He gets it off to Jennings, but he's going to get stopped at the 20-yard line. Jennings brought down right there, so the heat was put on J.J. Wilcox making the tackle. As we come, Dallas has the ball at the 35-yard line. Play fake. Murray. Murray will step out of bounds after he picks up the first down. Halfway through the quarter. Murray around the right side. Breaks the tackle. Sent Hertzlich out of the way. And is stopped after a gain of about 5. Blitz coming on the 3rd and 5, and Romo is able to exploit it, and he hits Cole Beasley. His first catch of the night goes all the way for a Dallas touchdown. The extra point, it'll be a 4-point game.
It's like Julian Edelman or somebody here. A little in, a little out. The Cowboys taking advantage of some pressure brought that time. Jason.
What do you know? We have a game on Sunday Night Football.
Love it.
21-17. Thinking about retiring, you've already retired. So Tom Coughlin not even contemplating that as the toss goes to Beckham. And Beckham will be run out at 22-yard line. Well, you know, when you're 3-7, so we'd like to ask the coaches about this point in the season, who your Pro Bowl candidates? Coughlin said, don't even ask me. Signs of hope. And he's seen him tonight. 3rd and 12. Will he see it here? Catch is made, and that's a big first down by Daniel Fells because the Giants had been bogged down offensively in 3rd and long, and they convert.
Hey, go 55, go 55.
2nd and 10 at the 50.
118, right side.
Williams spinning away, picks up the first down. 38-yard line. That's 2nd and 5. It's good. Here's Andre Williams to the 30-yard line.
And it feels like that.
And a roll, everybody rolling right. Open up. Beckham, first down. And you might get a flag at the end of it. Crowd wants it. Oh, here it comes, yeah. Barry Church, so Beckham gets the first down. They convert on a 3rd.
5 yards after Odell Beckham did. And Barry Church.
There's no foul play for unnecessary roughness.
Whoa,
the runner was still in bounds and took a flop.
What?
And took a flop.
118, right side.
2nd and 10. Oh, and that's intercepted. Intercepted by Barry Church. And the Dallas Cowboys will have the ball near midfield on a huge pick intended for Preston Parker.
Eli Manning's played a great game tonight, but not this one. They're going to go play fake here, and there is going to be a monster hole in the middle of this defense. Nobody around, and Eli just sails it. Ends up in the arms of Barry Church, who really had a nice turn of events. They pick up the flag, don't give him the 15-yard penalty. And then
2.5 left in the 3rd. 2nd and 7. Toss. Murray. A ton of room. And out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Dez Bryant threw a nice block to let him go. Romo on 2nd and 10. Wide open. Dez Bryant and touchdown. Wide open. 31 yards. And the Dallas Cowboys take the lead. Plays Stevie Brown with the coverage.
But really the key was the mobility of Romo, able to get on the edge again. Physically, once he can get out there, bought time for Dez Bryant to go all the way across the field. And you could see just wide open at that point.
Nice hold there from Murray to the 42. Okay, Michelle, what do you know?
Well, Odell Beckham Jr., you saw him go back to the locker room. He is questionable with a back injury, Al. We'll find out more as the evening goes along, but right now in the locker room, questionable.
All right, thank you, Michelle. Yeah, we didn't know whether it was the head. You can see him get hit in the head, the helmet with the elbow, leading the league in rushing by a mile. 4 yards gets him to 100, and he's into triple figures and has a first down. DeMarco Murray at 17:73. 2nd and 7. Murray again to the 42-yard line. So a healthy dose of Murray, keeping it on the ground and beginning to chew up a little bit of time.
3rd down and about 4.
From the 43. 4-man rush. To the outside, great coverage, pass is incomplete. Zach Bowman knocked it away from Terrence Williams.
Tremaine McBride, it was really a defense built around those corners, and they just couldn't keep them healthy.
Another guy they're missing is the middle linebacker, Beeson, who's on injured reserve. And that kick will be down at the 7-yard line off the foot of Chris Jones. 9-12 left in the 4th in a 3-point game.
It's tougher to get it to anybody. Maybe Larry Donnell is your next shot.
And it goes to Randall. That'll be a first down. Scandrick makes the tackle. So Scandrick, who's been on Beckham all night, now shifts his focus to Randall.
All for the Cowboys.
Sterling Moore, 26, takes his place. And that's a great play in the backfield. DeMarcus Lawrence comes in. He's a rookie out of Boise State. So
DeMarcus Ware, he would replace him. He was on IR with a bad foot for the first 8 games or so of the season.
For the Giants, at least at the moment, 2nd and 14. And Eli buys a ton of time and then throws, and that's pulled in along the sideline for a first down by Preston Parker.
It looked like his old self.
Texas guy, wanted to go home, played in Chicago. Now you got Scandrick on Beckham again on the left side. 3rd and 7. And the pass is caught. A lot of traffic is there. It's Larry Donnell. So you have Beckham in the neighborhood, but Donnell cutting across. Monday night game at Washington earlier in the year from the 48 now. The ground again. And Jennings fighting his way. Good tough running there to turn a 1-yard gain into maybe 4. Let's go to Michelle.
Well, Odell Beckham Jr. was back in the locker room. What they did, they decided he had taken a hit to the low back. They massaged that area, stretched it out, and so he's back, and now we have another Cowboy down.
All-year-long rookie out of Colorado State. You have a 2nd and 3 after Selby walked off. And you have a swing pass to Rashad Jennings. And Jennings is able to get inside the 20, and Church takes him out of bounds at the 12. Good spin move, avoiding tacklers, takes it down to the 12-yard line. The left tackle's on the turf of the Giants.
I tell you, this Rashad Jennings has made a couple of great runs here in the second half, and he has just added a dimension, just a veteran.
Matchup at the bottom is Beckham and Scandrick. Jennings. Forward progress will take him to the 9-yard line. There is Brewer. So Beatty's ready to come back in. The ball at the 9 on the 2nd and 5. Eli throws a little dart to Jennings to the 1-yard line. He goes. 1st and goal for New York. not tonight. 13th play of the drive goes to the fullback Hynoski, and he is stopped short.
Tense from about here.
What do? Do you roll out? You roll out, and then you throw it, and it's caught for a touchdown by Adrian Robinson. The number 3 tight end. Actually 3 minutes to play. Good one on Sunday Night Football. The Giants back up on top by 4. Thanksgiving Day in Arlington. Tony Romo took over the job in 06. started with a short pass to Des Bryant. Rogers Cromartie forces him out of bounds.
Being successful in that situation.
And here's a pass. That's Witten, who hasn't seen that much action tonight. He's able to score a touchdown on a little shovel pass. Big 3rd and 1, and Murray is able to pick up the first down and a few more up to the 38-yard line. Stevie Brown stops him. The 2-minute warning comes with 1:59 on the clock. 43. And Romo throwing. Beasley, who scored the touchdown earlier, and another big play for Cole Beasley to the 36-yard line. Now, and Romo, ton of time, dancing, gesturing, flag down. It's caught for the moment by Witten. Cowboys moving downfield, but let's see what the call is going to be. The indication from side judges that it's going to be against the Giants. Phenomenal protection.
The greatness of this offensive line raises its head when it's needed most. Watch this. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen that much time standing in the pocket against a 4-man rush.
So they have the time. Obviously needing a touchdown, down by 4. Romo to the outside. Bryant spins away, and Bryant is good for a gain of about 7 yards on that play. Make it 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Under 5. 2nd and 2. Romo with a pump fake again. Protection is phenomenal, and then he throws, and it's caught with a touchdown. Des Bryant. What work by that line. They gave him 7.5 seconds a couple of plays before, and probably about the same here.
Not blame Dominic Rogers Cromartie. Watch Tyron Smith here. He's going to get him on the ground, shove him down, stay with it. One of the most athletic pass rushers there is. Tyron Smith had a few slip-ups in this one, but when it mattered most, this offensive line was dominant.
As they always do, just checking to make sure it is a touchdown. Waiting for Vinovich to make the call, and here he is.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
So back and forth we go. Bryant, 7 catches, 86 yards. The first half belonged to Odell Beckham.
Sides now coming right there.
Beckham again. Beckham is standing. Yep. And then over the middle, that is caught. 27-yard line. That is Larry Donnell. Pressure on Manning, and then it's tipped off the hand of Donnell. So Eli under pressure. McLean back covering on Donnell, and so here's your ball game on a 4th and 2. 4-man rush. Checks it off. Forward progress is where? Moving in, the official will spot it at the 30. That's Jennings, and that will be a first down. So the Giants just barely get the first down.
They're begging for a check upstairs on that one. Don't get it.
They don't get it. Where is the ball?
I don't think it ever gets back across the line, but he caught it right about the line.
Well, there's the ball. He has to get to the 30. It's not there yet.
No, I don't think it gets there. Once it's there, if they're going to give him credit for it, it's going to have to be sort of at the high point of that catch, but his feet aren't on the ground.
Where is he first contacted? Right there. Where is the ball when he's first contacted is the issue.
I don't think it ever gets to the line.
I don't think it does either.
After reviewing the play, the receiver did not get to the 30-yard line. That was for a first down. Please reset the game clock to 40 seconds. 4-0.
And that'll do it. I tell you what, listen to that cheer. What's so odd this year is that a lot of Giants fans are frustrated. A lot of talk about the Giants fans selling their tickets to Cowboy fans. So you have a ton of Cowboys fans here. In contrast to that, in Dallas this season, one of the big stories has been the Cowboy fans are selling their tickets to visiting teams. Scored on their first 3 possessions. And the Dallas Cowboys have now won as many games in 11 games this year as they have in each of the last 3 seasons at the end of the year, when they wound up 8-8 in each of the last 3 years. They're 8-3. They're tied for first. They play Philly on Thanksgiving night, and then they play them again in Philly on a Sunday night in December. 31-28. Dallas wins it.